What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's episode is gonna be on the 4Runner. We just finished installing a prinsu roof rack, and now we're gonna install a Openroads awning. Specifically, this is like a 180. A 270. We're gonna do a 180, most likely on the other side. So imagine that on here. Stay tuned. All right, first of all, I want to give a shout out to Openroad. They sent us out this 180 awning. They do have LEDs. I'm excited for that. This is originally the rack. The awning I wanted to get for the rack specifically, and for the van. If you guys don't remember, I had a basic awning. This is like a step upgrade, a step up. They were also so kind to send over I don't know how you say it, but make it into a tent basically. So I have the awning, and then it attaches to the end, makes it to a tent on the side of the vehicle, so it'll be covered up. I'll show you how all that works and how it's installed after, but we're gonna focus on the installation of the awning. It's closed up. Look at this, pockets. This is nice. Already see the LEDs. It has everything set up. It has covers so I can protect it. It came with these little goodie bag right here with all extra straps. It looks like extra straps. The lanyard to pull the awning out, and then extra bolts and stuff. We're gonna put these. Look at these brackets, bro. You can't really feel them right now, but because you're on the other side of the camera, but these are heavy brackets. So most likely these brackets are gonna go in back of this, and it's gonna bolt on somehow, some way to our awning, to our rack. So stay tuned for that. All right, so what we're gonna do is most likely I'm gonna try to mount it here. We'll skip 2, middle, skip 2, another one right here. I'm gonna do it on this side just because on this side I plan on putting a snorkel down the line, so it's gonna interfere with the awning. So they do have a video with T-slots and without T-slots. So if your roof rack, mine has T-slots, so I actually had to flip this one, and the other one around to be able to mount them up to that, and it'll be a situation like this. So we flip over the awning. They come with these screws. They're specially made for like T-slot style, and then literally drops in. Oh. Oh, it's supposed to, oh, you see, that one got a little damaged, but basically goes in and slides in. So you see how this one's already on. We're not gonna tighten it just so it can adjust. So we put it up there, it'll be easier to install. For the small, use the small ones for this bracket. The bigger ones for your rack, that goes onto this side. So there is a short one, and there is a tall one. So use the short ones for the bracket onto the awning, and the tall ones for the rack to the bracket. They also do, if you don't have a T-slot style awning rack, you could get this one. They bring a package for both. It's little brackets that basically grab onto, let's say, so you see that old roof rack? It grabs onto it and clamp, like a clamp style. If you don't have a T style roof rack. They do have a bunch of extras and a bunch of washers and whatnot for the install. This will go by after, but it'll be 4 on each bracket, so total is 12. And then once we install it, I'll show you more or less how it will mount up to that. In my sense, in my situation, I must flip around these roof crossbars to expose the T mounts from the bottom. All right, so brought the roof rack up already. So this is what we're talking about. T screws. Oh, it does not fit. So we have to figure out another way to make it fit. These T screws here don't fit. Okay, so I'm glad that Openroads send out the bracket style clamps, because the ones that I thought were gonna work actually don't fit. These bolts were actually too big, too fat, that it wouldn't slide into the channel. So at this point, we just grab this bracket, make sure it's straight, and just tighten them. Please get a second pair of hands. It is very hard to do it by yourself. It's doable, but basically I laid the awning on top. I had already measured it out, so it was 1 inch, between 1 inch 30 and 60, so everything was separated already. These were already adjusted more or less to the awning, and then I just placed now these brackets to hold it in place. I mean, it's already pretty sturdy, so it's not gonna go nowhere. I'm gonna ask Openroads if they could send me another one just in case, another set of brackets just to hold it in place. But I'm glad that they're able to send both sets of screws, mounting brackets or screws, because it really saves me in this one, and I'm able to actually mount it up. So right now I'm just gonna finish tightening up everything, all the bolts, and I'll show you guys more or less how it works. These two brackets work, that they sandwich each other, bolted on, and it's all three, so it's not going nowhere. It actually rocks the whole car. I'm gonna actually put this outside now so I can open it up and we could test out the tent situation as well. So let's get it. So mounted it up. What fell was actually the extra legs. I didn't even notice that this came with extra legs. Basically, pull this down and you're able to attach that to make them longer. So that's pretty cool. It goes in here, so that's pretty cool. I had to set it up in a way that I could probably mount it onto my rack, but for now, mounted it there. I can have technically a 180. I can have my back open. At the same time, I have everything on this side covered, and I have it mounted to my rack over there. So yeah, it looks good. I like that it has the little pockets there. I'll try it at night to see how the lights work, but it does have lights. You connect here, and then I'm sure we connect it to a power source, so it has 2 lights. The leg comes up, look at that. So that comes down, it's telescopic. And then there's a little to push out the rain. So it looks great. I like this little pocket here. It actually helps a lot. But yeah. Alright, I'm making a video now at night. I set it up again the same way. Check out the lights. It was very easy to open up, instant coverage. So the light, there's different brightness. You can tell which one is more bright than the other one. To be honest, they're both, all 3 colors are pretty bright. Yeah, that looks really nice. So yeah, again, we dropped on the legs. I had the other legs that attached to the other end, and I have the covering from the tailgate as a 270° 10, but it looks great. The wiring, I'll clean it up and make it go through nicer into the car and whatnot, but basically I have it to a cigarette lighter over there, or you could get to a plug. I started using this already. I put the anchors in here, so it actually helps out the little bag. Overall, it looks really nice. Obviously it's a little bit darker now, but the setup looks great. I'm really happy with it. It's sturdy. This thing is sturdy. It's not going nowhere. So yep, so pretty much for the price of the awning and the setup, it's really great. I gotta give it up to Openroads. You guys did a good job on this. Very sturdy. I'm very happy. It's definitely gonna help me out with work at night. And yeah, all right guys, I want to thank you again for another video being supported by you guys. Without you guys, I wouldn't have these opportunities. I want to thank Openroads for sending us this tent. We're gonna get another video done with the walls that go around, so stay tuned for that video. Openroads, good job on this awning. It's great. Definitely gonna be using it a lot, and I'll set the info down below for their website and any links associated with them. So you support them, you support me, and we all win. Once again guys, thank you for all the support. Thank you for being there in all platforms, and stay tuned for more stuff on the 4Runner. We got a lot more to come. Until the next one.